How do you remain faithful in this distracting world? Wow, napaisip ako. Maybe if it is a question of fidelity, if I am only immersed and maybe enveloped to the point that I feel so submerged in this distracting world, maybe it would be good to assess or be assisted. What of this confusion of the world somehow entered into your mindset, into your psyche, into your ugali, into your way of life, to the point that you become part of the world's distractions for others. So I think there is a sense of mindfulness. If we wish to remain faithful, we must become discerning individuals. And discernment requires to be mindful. To be mindful means to be aware and to be able to identify and even name. And after naming, claiming that I am enveloped, I am sucked in, I am very much part of a world that distracts me from the essence, from the true north of life. So I think how to be faithful means giving myself a mindful attitude. And that requires discerning mind, discerning heart. Ang sagot dyan ni Saint Ignatius of Loyola is to find God in all things and to find all things in God means like this, that I must give myself every single day an examen of consciousness that starts with feeling grateful of what I already have and acknowledging in that gratitude they all come from God. So in this distracting world, there are good elements, and the good elements is when we enter inner to ourselves, we realize we are gifted and we can be gifts to others. In that mindfulness, we get into a consciousness of God's presence that is so unassuming, but because we are mindful, we catch that real presence of the God in us, God in all things. Then we see the attitude. Did I allow God to have this relationship with me? Was I positively relating to Him? And will come the scenarios. There will be people in our daily life where God wants to deal with us. And how did you deal with those people? Because that's the way we are dealing with God. So in the examen of consciousness, you will have a time of gratitude and a time of perception, sensitivity, with a thankfulness that appreciated, or rather, you were able to catch a glimpse of God in the day. And you responded positively. But also in that examen, it would be good to be honest when you neglected or when God came and you just turned away or rejected. And then you will realize there's something to grow with. So fidelity would mean now encountering God in the daily life. And the method of St. Ignatius is bring yourself to mindfulness, to a consciousness of yourself, of the day that passed, so that tomorrow you know there's something to develop, to grow into. That's, I think, fidelity is not just staying put, but it's walking, journeying with God wherever He is.